Hello, YouTube. You're tuned in to the Katie Talk 101 show. Please, if you watch this playback, go ahead and make sure you hit that like button. All right. So I know I was supposed to go live this evening, but it is very windy out here, and it's getting dark super early. And I know when it comes to events like the election and big events, sometimes big cities like this can get a bit crazy. So I just decided to stay at home and just kind of watch it from videos on YouTube and a lot of other videos that I'm looking at, and I'm catching it on the news as well. So, so we all have seen since maybe July, we have seen a big number of the elite, a big number of celebrities that have endorsed Kamala. I'm not really sure if that's working. And I'm gonna say that because I'm just looking across, as you guys can see, I'm sharing the screen, and I'm looking all across the nation, and the nation is lit up red. I mean, all I see is red. I would have thought somebody lost their temper because all I see is red. I'm just feeling like when it comes to the influence that the media feel like celebrities have on us regular everyday people, the influence is not as big as they think it is. I really feel like people have wised up, and I feel like people are just thinking for themselves now, because I remember when there actually was a time when celebrities had a very big influence on people, but it's not looking like that anymore. So I'm just wondering, what do you guys think? Did you guys get out and vote? I got out and I did my early voting because I know I was not going to be standing in lines. As a matter of fact, I ended up, hey, what's up with your show? No, shout out to you in the chat room. I ended up actually going by, it's a voting poll, walking distance from my house. So I kind of just drove through there. Oh my God. I mean, the line was, the line looked like, just looking at it, no exaggeration, the line was about a mile long, like literally. Oh, it's good you voted. Shout out to Rich. Shout out to Rich in the chat room. My favorite Facebook friend, my favorite friend back in Arkansas. And shout out to Arkansas. And you know what? Arkansas has always been, anybody to know, Arkansas has always pretty much been a red state. And one thing about the South, everyone know that the South is not changing. Anything in this world could change. The sky could fall. Anything could happen out here. But man, the South ain't changing. The South is gonna be the South at the end of the day, and the South will remain red. Okay, so I mean, one thing about it that I don't care who become president. Oh no, I can say this. And I remember President Clinton, he was in his presidency back when I was in school, back in like junior high, a little bit of elementary, junior high, high school, whatever. I think that's the only time Bill Clinton is in history, one of the only presidents that have changed a lot of Republicans over to voting Democrat. And yes, I actually seen that when I was younger. So I can say Bill Clinton, he actually turned a lot of Republicans Democrat. But I think he is the one and only person that could do that. So let's do a breakdown real quick. And I'm feeling like this. I'm not gonna say people were lying about supporting Kamala. This is what I'm gonna say. And shout out to Pink Book Lessons. You know, I always like to give my shout outs to people because I wanted to play just a little bit of her video, because Pink Book Lessons, you guys please go and subscribe to her. She's up on a whole lot of tea, especially when it came to keeping her foot on Kamala neck. So, you know, she didn't make it She didn't make it a secret that she was not in support of Kamala. And like I said, a lot of people were just trying to push, hey, this is a black woman, you need to vote for her. And don't get me wrong, I know all of the votes are not in yet, but I am just going on what you guys see on this screen right now, and it's just lit up red. It's just all red. So we're going on what we see now. But you never know. The tables could turn, and Kamala could come back swinging. You just never know. You just never know. I don't wish any bad on her or anything. All I say is whoever gets appointed to that presidential seat, I just hope they come through and do a lot for the poor people, kind of like myself, because they really there is no middle class. I can't even call myself middle class. Like you either poor or you rich out here, and I am sure the hell not rich. So whoever come through, I just hope they do something for the struggling economy. This economy is hanging on by a very weak thread, and change needs to be implemented expeditiously. So all I'm going to say is whoever come in and take that presidential seat, please tackle this economy. Let's get the gas down. Let's get the groceries down. Let's do something about this these big rig rental landlords that's inflating the rent. And I mean, I just thank God that I didn't move into a place like that, because I don't know if you guys are aware, but it's just so many things being built up and built on to Las Vegas. So much stuff that the people who are renting the apartments here could really spike it up if they wanted to. I mean, we have a whole train, got like a whole train station coming. It's supposed to be like a man-made beach coming out here. I mean, we got the baseball field coming. I mean, every time you look up, it's something being built on. And the people who are renting, they could really take full advantage of it and jack the rent up like crazy. They really could. Yes, it's really nerve wracking. Sure enough, it's very nerve wracking when you look up and every time you go to the grocery store, like, dang, this beef wasn't this high when I came here just 5 days ago. I mean, I'm talking about regular people issues. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. I'm talking about when we go to the grocery store. Dang, I remember milk being this high. Damn, I'm gonna just have to drink water with my cereal because I can't afford no milk no more. And then, they've done stuff like renovated a lot of the dollar stores. They have made it where the dollar stores, they're selling meat, they're selling produce now. So I guess they're trying to make other alternatives for the lower income people to be able to shop and things of that nature. But it's like this economy is just out of control, and we need a change, man. We need a change. So I don't care who get in there, what nationality you are, what race, what gender. I don't care. Whoever get voted in just needs to come through and make a change, okay? And I'm not talking about no one-time stimulus check. Let's just keep it a buck. If anybody gonna come through talk about a stimulus check, let's set it up where the next 4 years, every quarter we get a stimulus check. And it just needs to be towards the working people. I'm not talking about anybody that could run and get them a PPP. I'm not talking about that. What's up with your sweet baby Ray? Shout out to my girl, sweet baby Ray. Trump is gonna pardon himself. What do you mean pardon himself? You don't think he's gonna take the presidential seat? Cause you know what? I'm looking at this right now, and that's what I was just about to get into, Ray. Let me refresh it though. I'm gonna refresh it, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna refresh it. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna refresh this right quick, and then we're gonna see what it says. All right, so it looks like it's about the same that it was. Okay, so as you guys can see right here, there are 270 votes that are needed to win. Okay, it's 270. No, I'm saying he's going to pardon himself from the crimes he was accused of. Oh, okay, okay, from them crimes. Oh, yeah, and this is what I wanted to say too, you guys. I feel like this is like a really, I don't even get off into politics. I'm not a politic type of person. When I was raised, my mom was a big politic person. But this election right here, I feel like it is worthy to talk about because this really is history. Because you gotta think, if Kamala wins, which, not being funny, but it don't look like it's going that way for her. But if she was to win, this will be the first woman of ethnic woman. I wouldn't say black because she's not black, but this would be the first ethnic woman to be president. Or if Trump wins today, which looks like he probably will, because as you guys can see, you need 270 to win. Trump got 198. Kamala is at 112. So all Trump need is 72 more votes, and bam, he got it. And as you can see, all across all across here, I mean, it's just all red. You do have a few blue here and there, like what's that, Colorado? Let me see what's the number in Colorado. Okay, so yeah, in Colorado, it looks like Kamala has 1.2 some million. It looks like Trump is right under a million in Colorado. Okay, we're gonna go over here to Illinois. In Illinois, Kamala has 2.3 million, and Trump is at 1.9 million. So he's kind of like on her tail, even though she's ahead in Illinois, he's still right on her tail. Let's see. Now I remember this was where Cardi B spoke at. This is Wisconsin, so this is where Cardi B spoke at. And as you guys know, the rapper Gorilla, shout out to her. She's been doing her thing. She performed at the rally with Kamala. Okay, so this is Wisconsin, and this is where people say whoever was campaigning for Kamala really don't like Kamala because it was just really ghetto. I mean, Cardi forgot her lines. She had to have her assistant bring out her phone. She forgot everything. But as you can see here in Wisconsin, Trump is at 50%. He's a little bit under a million. And Kamala is at 80. I mean, sorry, she's at 48%. She's at 800 and some thousand. So yeah, so it looked like Trump got Wisconsin. Let's go to what is some other key states. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Georgia. That's where a lot of the ballots were burned. I talked about that in one of my lives last week. So it looks like in Georgia, Trump is ahead 200 and some thousand points. If you guys can kind of squint in and see, Trump has 2.433 something, and Kamala is at 2.2. So he is even ahead of her in Georgia. Okay, okay, so out here in Nevada, Nevada has not been turned in yet. Out here where I'm at, so that has not been turned in. Let's see what she did in New York. Okay, in New York, Kamala has 3.4 million and Trump has 2.4 million. Okay, so let's see. What is that state that like everybody gotta win? Is it Pennsylvania? I believe that is Pennsylvania. Like you gotta get, I believe Pennsylvania if you want to be in there for sure and get the seat of president. Let me see, is that okay? So here's Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, Trump is ahead, but I can say Pennsylvania is looking pretty close. It's looking like Pennsylvania is 2.1 million for Trump, and for Kamala, she's looking at right at 2 million. So Trump got Pennsylvania, y'all. So y'all already know what that means. You already know what that means. And then I just wanted to say this, I know in on both sides, and this is on Democrat and the Republicans, because I'm kind of in the middle. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm in the middle sometimes, and that's when it comes to a lot of different things that both can represent. I'm in the middle on some parts, but I'm gonna say this: from both sides, it's a whole lot of bullying going on, And to be honest, I think that's what turned a lot of people from being Democrat. Look how this is lit up. I mean, this is red all across the board. And I just feel like, oh my God, y'all look, Kamala Harris is still at 112. And I was just kind of talking and doing the rundown just a second ago for what, about 4 minutes? So in 4 minutes, Trump jumped from 198 all the way to 210. So Trump is only 60. Trump is only 60 votes away from being the president, y'all. So that was Sweet Baby Ray said, "Oh no, look, that was a 4 minutes of me talking, and Trump jumped 12 points, like right there, and Kamala is still sitting at 112. So I mean, you guys, you think she's gonna come out like punching like Rocky did at the end of the boxing match? You remember when Rocky was all bloody and his face looked like hamburger meat fresh out the grinder, and then he like some fire just came up Rocky's feet and just got in his spirit, and he just came out boxing, and he hit it with a left and hit it with a right, and just Rocky just ended up winning. You know what I'm saying? Will Kamala be Rocky today? This is what I want to know. Rich said LOL. But for real, like Kamala is gonna have to be Rocky, because I was just sitting there talking for 3, 4 minutes, and I done looked up, and this thing done jumped. I'm talking about a huge jump, not the hamburger meat face. Yes, his face looked like grinded hamburger meat. Like, oh my God, somebody had beat the soul up out of him. And then let's see. Now she gonna come out looking like Martin when he got beat up. Right, you said he gonna come out looking like Martin. Oh, I remember when Martin was over there trying to fight. Oh my God, that was so funny. And you know what? Martin is coming out here to Las Vegas. He gonna be out here. I think he got like a 2 or 3 week residency. I said I'm gonna go and see Martin New Year's, and the tickets are not bad. Like you can get nosebleed seat. I had looked it up. Nosebleed seat for one ticket is like $45. So I said I'm gonna go and see that for New Year's. I'm gonna go and see Martin because he real funny. I know last year for New Year's I went to see Lunel. As you guys know, Lunel she has an ongoing residency at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. So I had went over there to see her. The tickets weren't so bad. Let's see, I paid, I think after taxes it was like $56 or something. Now she funny, and I didn't even know Lunel was actually. She's from my hometown. Lunel was from Arkansas. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I go and see her. Let me refresh this. I didn't want to hold you guys too long because I'm not just a politicky type of person, but I just want to see how this was gonna go. So I'm gonna refresh this one more time and see who got it. All right. Yeah. Okay. So it looked like Kamala had went up 1 point. I mean, I wouldn't say she came out fighting, but she went up 1 point. Trump is still at 210. So yeah, it's not looking. Oh yes, I love Lunel too. She is so funny. I like her. Okay, let's see what she did. What did Kamala do out here? Hold up, I didn't try to do that. Go back. Let me see what she did out here in Colorado. I'm trying to see the rundown in Colorado right quick. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, so it looked like they're almost about to turn in the ballots out here in Nevada. They're about to turn in the ballots here. Okay, so in Colorado. So it looks like in Colorado, Kamala, she got it at 1.2 million. And Trump is right under her at 900 and some thousand, 967,000. So yeah, she got Colorado. Let's see what Trump did in Utah because he got Utah. Okay. Okay, so it's showing that Trump is ahead in Utah, but it's not showing the exact numbers. I guess because it just cleared when I just refreshed it. Let me see. I'm going to refresh it again and see if Nevada pops up yet. Let's see here. Okay, the numbers looking the same. Okay, so you got, of course, they need to get 270 electoral votes to win. Trump is at 210. And this is what I'm thinking. Like, if they up all night count votes and stuff, and we see that Trump is ahead, and they're like, oh, there's so many other votes that need to be counted. Do you guys think the Democrats are going to try to snatch the election, like come out like, oh my God, look, Kamala came back? So I don't know. When it comes to a lot of people, it's tiny than a face wheel. She said it's tighter than a face wheel. So when it comes to some people, I know a lot of people they hate to lose. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of people out here who are sore losers, and a lot of people actually do feel like I'm not one of the conspiracy theorists or whatever, but a lot of people do actually feel like Trump is the underdog. They already took the election that he had between Biden. They took that from Trump. So I am behind Trump. Do you guys feel like maybe the attempt, assassination, they attempted to take Donald Trump away, the attempt assassination, that could have been a big thing that got people on Trump's side. But I just feel like people were probably just already supporting him because that's who they like. But I feel like there were a lot of things that led up to this election that Trump went through that kind of I would say they kind of maybe put people in favor of him because they looking like, dang, look at everything that he went through and he's still pushing. Like he got somebody attempted to take his life, grazed his ear, he jumped up, fist in the air, standing strong, and you got they convicted him of 30 some felonies. They convicted him out in felonies, and he's still standing strong. And you guys got to think like when I say history making, like if Trump get it, and right now it looks like he's ahead and gonna take the seat. This is gonna be the first time in history where we actually have a convicted felon for a president. Like, oh my God, that's gonna really make America look ghetto. We are gonna look so ghetto. But just whoever can do the job, whoever do the best job, that's who I'm for. I'm not gonna be the one that's like, oh, Trump didn't got it. I'm finna pack my bags and get my passport. Like, where I'm gonna go? Where am I gonna go? That's what I want to know. Like, no, America is my home, and whoever takes the seat, I'm just gonna make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna make the best of it. I would have loved to see a woman. I'm not even gonna lie, and I ain't on my feminist stuff or nothing like that. But I actually would have loved to see a woman get that spot because I feel like if any woman should have got the spot, it should have been Hillary Clinton because Hillary Clinton actually has the she actually has the experience. That's why it messed me up when she didn't get it. I'm not even gonna lie. And I remember like it was yesterday. It was two of my friends who never voted before in their life. All of us were like around the same age. So let's see, that was 2016. That was what 8 years ago. That would have set me at about. I was probably about 35 at that time. So yeah, we was all in our mid 30s and stuff. And both of my homegirls like they never voted, so I talked to them. And me and two. Oh, the wind is real heavy. That's why I didn't go out today. So I went and talked to two of my homegirls, and we all went up there and voted together and stuff. So after that, we ended up going to a little watch party. It was at a little bar. I remember it was downtown Little Rock. It was on Clinton Avenue. So we up in there, and then when all of the polls came in and the votes came in, and they was like, "Oh, Trump got it, girl. Trump got." It. So everybody in the bar, we in a bar full of white folks. It's downtown Little Rock, Arkansas. So all the white people were just so happy. They were happy. I was like, "Oh man, he didn't got it." I was like, "What the heck?" And she was like, "Katie." She said, Obama had 8 years. Let them be happy. She said, yeah, the white folks out here, they happy. Let them be happy. They won. I was like, man, that's messed up. And I was like, this y'all first time getting out here vote. And who y'all voted for didn't even win. Like y'all probably ain't gonna never get out and vote no more. And, and to be honest, I don't think they ever did. But I can honestly say, like, if any woman should have got that spot, I think Hillary Clinton should have. But at the end of the day, all politicians got their dirty side. Let's just be honest. I mean, and I don't know what it was, but even though I was like kind of behind Kamala, every time I used to be hearing her talking, something in the back of my mind. Do y'all know that one friend or that one family member, every time they be talking in the back of your mind, you be thinking they lying, they lying, they lying. When I used to listen to Kamala talk, that's all I used to think about in the back of my mind. It's like she lying, she lying, she lying, that she lying. Like every time I used to listen to Kamala, I used to be thinking that, and I don't know why, but it's like y'all know. Sometimes when a woman trying to be deceptive, she get this whiny look kind of thing in her voice when she trying to manipulate and be deceptive. And Kamala just used to always have that whiny voice every time she's in a debate. She be like, Trump, there are women that are going into the hospital every day, and some of them are not making it out because the laws that you have made. And I am gonna stand up for women's rights, and I am not gonna let you do this anymore. Like I used to be like, why is she whining? I be thinking in the back of my head, dang, this woman sound annoying. This woman is going to be standing up for the United States of America going up against other countries. Are you going to be in these debates with these other countries, like almost sounding like you about to cry. Like, come on. And then they already put that stigma on women. Oh, women are emotional. Oh, women can't handle this and women can't handle that. And then when she be up there sounding like she about to cry, I be thinking like, dang, don't fall into the stigma that they trying to put women in. Kamala, you gotta be strong. Come on. You need to get some dark skin energy going, lady. Come on, shake this soft stuff off. Like they already saying women can't handle this and women can't handle that and women can't do this. You're supposed to be the one to prove it wrong. Like, oh my God. And then I remember back when Hillary I remember back when Hillary had ended up losing. I remember there was rumors that she was like in the back and she was getting drunk and she was crying. I was like, oh my God, was she really doing it? I don't know. It was just a rumor. But yeah, they say she was in the back crying and she was just really just all over the place. They say when Hillary lost, they was like she was crying and she was just throwing a tantrum and oh my God, I was like, dang. And then y'all remember when Trump called dang I did not know my my microphone wasn't even plugged up. But you remember when Trump had called Hillary Clinton a nasty woman? He was like, just such a nasty woman. She's a nasty woman. I was like, oh my God, this guy is crazy. Let me refresh it one more time and see where this is at. And most definitely, once I wrap it up, the finished up election or whatever. I'm most definitely gonna post it on my I'm gonna post it on my community wall. And then once everything is in and everything is decided, I'm most definitely gonna come back tomorrow. I gotta work during the day, so I think I'll get off around 3 something tomorrow. So it'll be about 5 o'clock y'all time. So yeah, I'm gonna go live again tomorrow to see what the finishing results are. And like I said, everything is still coming in. Everything is still coming in. Everything is still being tallied up. The race is not over yet, you guys. So whoever you're for is still a chance that either it could still go either way. I'm gonna just say that they were trying to take him a few times. Yep, they have tried to take Trump a few times. That's why I feel like a lot of people are for him because that's one thing about it when it comes to like the underdog. A lot of people root for the underdog, because it's like a story of triumph when you see a person that's went through a lot. So you got all the felonies that they put on him, and then someone tried to attempt to assassinate him. You just got so much stuff that he have went through. Allegedly the election got stole from him back when him and Biden was running against each other. So you have a whole lot of things to take in accountability of the things that he's went through. So a lot of people will be looking like, man, they trying to take this brother out, man. I'm gonna stand behind him. I'm gonna support him. But what do you all think? You know what I'm saying? What do you all think? And this is what I really want to know. Like, to y'all, what are some pros and cons when it comes to both of the candidates? What are some pros and cons for Kamala? What are pros and cons when it comes to Trump? But man, I did not know it was gonna be lit up red like this. Oh my god, it was just really shocking to me. But you guys, everything is still being tallied up, so it is not over. Let me refresh it one more time and see where everything's at here. All right, so I'm gonna refresh. All right, it's still at the same. Okay, so yeah, you got 270 to win. Trump is at 210, so he needs 60 more. Kamala is at 113, so she need a whole lot more. So yeah, we're gonna continue to watch and see what's going on. And I most definitely will be back tomorrow. I promise you I will. I know a lot of times I be saying, oh, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, I'll never come back. But I'm coming back for sure tomorrow because I wanna see what this outcome is gonna be. I really want to see. Look, Kamala, right before our eyes, Kamala, she jumped from 113 to 179, and then Trump, he went from uh Trump went from what 230 from 210 to 214. Hold on, let me refresh this one more time and see what happened. Okay. Okay, Kamala, she jumped up a lot. Cause look, Kamala got all of California. See, that's where the big jump happened at. So Kamala got all of California. You know, California always been a blue state. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so they haven't put the exact number. They haven't put the number yet when it comes to California. But Kamala did win California. So I guess that's where the big jump came in at. So we're gonna see. So we're still waiting on Oregon, we're still waiting on Nevada, we're still waiting on New Mexico. So let's see how it goes. Let me refresh it one more time. See what's going on. All right, so Kamala is at 179. Kamala had a major jump. She went all the way from 113 to 179. That was a big jump. So we got Kamala. She needs what? She needs almost 80. And we have Trump, who Only need just a few more. So it look like Trump needs about 56. Trump needs about 56 more votes, and he got it. But you never know. Like I said, could Kamala be like Rocky? Come out bloody, beaten, and still triumph and win the game? You never know. Oh my God, and it's another thing I was saying too. It's almost like you guys know it's been like this stupid gender war going on. And I say Kevin Samuels started that gender war. And the gender war has really been going on this year. You just see it all across the internet, everywhere you go. Whether it's TikTok, you got the 4B movement that came out of Korea. I mean, you got just everything going on. A lot of guys, they say they're going their own way, not dealing with women. And I feel like now we have a man and a woman who are both competing for the presidential seat. This is like the grand finale of the gender war. Like, who will win? Who will take the belt? And I mean, I just feel like whoever wins the gender war. So hey, let's see what happens. I'm gonna refresh this one more time to see what's going on. So yeah, this looks like the whole grand finale of the gender war. So let's see who gets it. Okay, so I'm going to hold on. Election live. 720 states have yet to be. That was a couple of. That was about 30 minutes ago. Hold on, this prediction. Let's see. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Election, presidential election. And, okay, so that. All right, so yeah, Kamala is still at 179, and Trump is at 214. Okay, so yeah, so we're still trying to see what's going on. But yes, I'm gonna just go live about this again tomorrow, and we're just gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this and some other things. I'm not just gonna sit up and talk about the election tomorrow. But I am briefly gonna touch on it, and I did want to come and talk about this situation that's going on with Krishan Rock and her family. As you guys know, one of Krishan Rock brothers came out and he's telling his truth about some things that happened in their family. And it's just a lot of things being revealed about Krishan Rock family. Like they family, man, it sound like they've been on some sick stuff when it comes to Krishan Rock family. So I'm most definitely going to come and talk about that tomorrow. We're going to briefly discuss this election and talk about a few other things. So you guys most definitely don't want to miss it. So make sure y'all come back tomorrow and I will be right back. Let me see what the election looking like. Okay, the numbers still look like it's still sitting at the same thing. So yeah, most definitely tomorrow I'm gonna come back and talk about Krishan Rock family. And then this is another thing too. When it came to Pink Book lessons, she was saying it looks like a lot of the people who are like supporting Kamala, they all have some type of tie to the Diddy case. Um, like who J Lo, Steve Harvey. It's a few of them. It's a few of them that's kind of tied to the Diddy situation. that are supporting Kamala. So they feel like, are some of those celebrities who are tied up perhaps in the Diddy case, were they like pushed to support Kamala in exchange of, possibly getting off on some of the charges that they could be facing tied up into the Diddy case? I don't know. But most definitely we're gonna see how this endorsement went. Like, did the endorsement work? They probably was like, hey, if Kamala gets it, I'm gonna make sure you get off. I'm gonna make sure. Or, is it a situation where, like, if she don't get it, are they still going to be facing charges? Because J Lo, she been out here looking stressed out. Yeah, and then another person that endorsed her that they say could be tied up into the Diddy situation, and this is allegedly because I don't know, but Beyonce, Beyonce name has been mentioned a few times when it came to the Diddy case. So people are just wondering, hey, all these celebrities is coming out supporting Beyonce. Like, is this on some real up and up type of stuff? And then this is just another thing I was thinking. Everybody who out here say they support Kamala, are they really supporting her? Because why is it so red all across the United States? Everybody that sit up and say, "Oh, I don't like Trump. He this, he that. He's racist, and he's this, and oh, he does this to women, and he want to overturn this, and he want to take away women rights." Man, I'm just feeling like it's more people out here supporting Trump, and on the outside, I feel like a lot of people are fronting, a lot of people were fronting just so they could sound like they fitting in, just so people won't be mad at them and whatnot. But a lot of people out here deep down was actually supporting Trump because men lie, women lie, but these damn numbers don't lie. And across here, it's way too much red. It's way, way, way too much red. And I just feel like, hey, all of y'all were undercover Trump supporters. Let's just keep it a bug. But I know, don't get me wrong, I understand why they lie. Because it's people out here that were talking about divorcing their husbands and people breaking up over this election. Once this election is over, it's over. None of these people that y'all are none of these people that y'all are supporting are gonna be over there paying y'all bills or keeping y'all warm at night after you left your mate because of this election. Okay? So I just look at it like, hey, it don't matter who vote for who. I mean, ain't nobody sitting around here finna support you like your mate does, and you out here like running your mate off and you breaking up with them because they not voting for who you want them to vote for. Everybody don't agree on everything. And then I just feel like that's something y'all need to work out between each other. Just breaking up over election. It's like some dumb lame. It sounds like some elementary type of stuff. So I hope that nobody break up their household over that. I know when it comes to my brother actually had posted this is the first election out of the 20 some years. I think him and his wife been married like 22 years now. Out of the 22 years that they've been married, this is the first time both of them voted for different people. And I know my brother always been a Trump supporter, so I'm assuming his wife did vote for Kamala. So it's nothing that they like breaking up over. He said they do have like some heated debates or whatnot, but it's nothing that's gonna lead them to the divorce court or nothing like that. Like, why are you divorcing her? She voted for Kamala. And then, God forbid they get a judge that's a man. Oh my God! Like what? But let me refresh this one more time and see what's going on. Hold on. Let me refresh this and see what's going on. Let me see did my Democrats come back and steal it? Cause you know they gonna steal it, honey. Us Democrats don't mind stealing. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what's going on. I'm gonna refresh it, and then I'm gonna let y'all get on up out of here. Look like everybody done bounced just about. All right, so we still sitting at the same thing. Kamala sitting at 179. Trump is sitting at 214. Okay. So it's still a lot of states where, like, yeah, Cali, they haven't got their numbers in, but of course, Kamala got California. Like I said, California has always been a Democratic state. So yeah, at least by the time we get up tomorrow, we'll know something. I know they were talking about in some states where they may have to take a little longer to count the ballots. Earlier they were saying, hey, it could take up to 4, 5 days to figure it out. I don't think it's gonna take that long. I'm pretty sure by the time we get up in the morning, or at least by lunchtime, by lunchtime we'll know who our next president is going to be. But who do you guys think it'll be? You watch the playback, make sure you comment. And like I said, comment your opinion. You don't have to say who you voted for because that is your business. But most definitely, what do you think are some pros and cons for both candidates? What do you think are some pros and cons for Kamala? What are the pros and cons for Trump, and what do you guys think? I mean, this is like a big, big historic election. And like I said, whoever get it, I mean, whoever make the seat tonight, they're still gonna make history. Like if Kamala get it, like this is the first woman of ethnicity, first woman to become president in the United States of America. And then if Trump get it, this is the first time that President ran didn't win and then came back, ran again, and got his seat back. Like this whole election is historic. Like either way you look at it. Either way you look at it. What's up with your bougie Barbie? Shout out to my favorite moderator. You came in right at the end, did you, Barbie? Well, you make sure you watch the playback and everything. But I will be back tomorrow. I get off work probably about 3, so it'll be about 5, 6 something. So I think I'll probably end up going live probably about 7-ish or something. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that Chris Sean Rock thing. As you guys know, it's a whole lot of stuff came out about Chris Sean Rock family. And just to tease you guys, let me go to my Facebook right quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't know if you heard, but one of Krishan brothers came out and spoke out about some things that went on in their household. I mean, some sick stuff, man. I ain't even gonna lie. When I heard this, I was like, what in the heck? See, that's why when people have a lot of kids, man, you gotta watch your kids. You just can't be in the room laying down, sleep, and your kids out here like just running wild and doing what they want to do. Like, you gotta watch your kids, man. You gotta watch your kids. Hold on, let me put my phone charge. Let me charge up my my laptop about to go dead. Hold on. Let me plug in my charger before my laptop go dead, and then we've been and lost the whole stream. Okay, so one of Krishan Rock, so I'm gonna share this instead. Yeah, so one of Krishan Rock brothers ended up coming out and speaking his truth about a lot of stuff. So let me go here and find this real quick. And it'll just give you guys a sample of what I'm going to be coming back talking about tomorrow. Okay. Sometimes please like this. Okay, so they had put it all in the comment section. I don't know if I'll be able to find it like that. Let me go here. Most relevant list. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Comment. Let me go to. Let me see. Okay, so I know it was under the comment section. It was actually, I might have to end up finding it on TikTok. If I can't find it here, it'll most definitely, I'll most definitely be able to, oh, and that's to Shishi or whatever her damn sister name is, to Kiki or, but yeah, they say to Shishi's husband, um, actually used to date her sister. So she like went behind her sister and married her sister's ex husband. But this stuff that the brother said is just it's some jaw dropping stuff. I can't seem to find it right now. I don't want to hold y'all too long, but let me go back and refresh. Oh my God, y'all look! Right when I had left, Trump was at 214. Now Trump at 230, and they're still waiting on New Mexico, Arizona, and they're waiting on Nevada out here where I am, and it looks like they're still waiting on Oregon. So Kamala does still have a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just keep holding on. I'll keep holding on, holding, holding. You know, we're gonna keep holding on. You know what I'm saying? Let me refresh this one more time before I get up out of here, though. But I will keep holding on. Kamala, it ain't over. It is not over until it's over. Okay, let me see. Let me refresh this one more time. Yeah, he's still at 230. Dang, let me show y'all this so y'all can see this before I get up out of here. Okay, so I just refreshed it like 1 second ago. Okay, so Trump is at 230. And as you guys know, you need 270 to win. Look how close he is. So really Trump just need Trump Trump actually needs 40 more electoral votes. Trump needs 40 more electoral votes. And uh Harris, Kamala Harris is still at 179. So but like I said, it's not over until it's over. Still counting, let's pray, let's keep your fingers crossed, let's meditate, whatever it is you guys do spiritually, let's go to the spiritual guys and lift what they say. Let's lift Kamala up in prayer because you still got a fighting chance, girl. Don't give it up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Let's just see, how it goes. You just never know. I mean, like I said, she could come out fighting like Rocky did when he was beat down and he was bloody and he was on the fence and everybody counted him out. Will she be that triumph story in the end? You just never know. You just never know. Will she be that triumph story in the end? I don't know. I don't know. But I just want to see how this gonna go because I promise, like, if Trump get this, it's gonna be some mad people at work tomorrow. Like, not at my job because we're not into politics where I work at. But I know, like, in a lot of these offices, like, it's gonna be a lot of mad people out here tomorrow, man. So I just want to see how this situation turned out. But from what I see, it's almost looking like Trump about got it. Like I said, let me refresh it one more time. And like I said, we're gonna be coming back tomorrow talking about this again. We're gonna be talking about very briefly. I ain't gonna make it the center point of my my story. But yeah, it's still 230, 179 Harris. All right, so I'm not gonna hold y'all too much longer. Let me get my little clothes ready for work in the morning. And I'm most definitely gonna be back. And I thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate. And big shout out to all of my new subscribers, man. Big shout out to y'all. Y'all are the true MVPs. And I most definitely will be coming with much more. And as you guys know, next week. So next week on Tuesday, and shout out to all the Wiley supporters. Shout out to my Wiley supporters. So next week on Tuesday, I will be over at Clark County Court in support of Wiley, and I have been around here in my nearby community getting a lot of information and a lot of resources together for Wiley. So when Wiley get out, I got a lot of resources I'm going to give to him. There's some people who can counsel him on housing, counsel him on getting a job. We can get together about Wiley getting the mental support that he needs, getting him to like a mental facility that's not far from where he'll be residing at. So yeah, Wiley hopefully will be getting out next week, and next week is his final court date. So I will be at that final court date reporting back to you all of the info, and hopefully we'll see Wiley being free very soon next week. So big shout out to Wiley. Big shout out to all his supporters. Big shout out to all my new subscribers. You guys go ahead and hit that like button. And if you guys catch that replay, y'all catch that playback, go ahead and make sure you leave a comment, like, subscribe. And as you guys know, I am Katie Talk 101, and I am signing out. Good night. Peace.